Wow, it's Doughboys Double. I'm Tiger Weiger along with the smooth man, Mike Mitchell. Mitch,
Wags.
just had a late kebab lunch with our pal Payman Benz.
Wow, where'd
Lovely
you go?
meal. The place is called Tarn or Tarne. It's over in.
Is what she did after the orchestra stuff fizzled out?
What?
Tar.
Lydia Tarr. Yes, after her orchestral or career as a conductor.
You love Tar. I thought bringing up Tar would make you happy.
It's called Tarn or Tarne is the thing. It's not called Tar.
Tarne, I don't know. That worked. You're bragging about your T
you're right.
score.
No, you're right. After Lydia Tarr,
and she uses a kebab.
Gets canceled. Yes, and she can't conduct anymore, and she goes. Her second act was having a chain of Mediterranean restaurants that were named after her, but she couldn't use just the name Tar because people would be like, that canceled ladies, so she had Tarne.
Yeah,
she had a little bit extra.
And she conducts with the kebab.
And she conducts with a kebab now.
And then when she gets more into it, the meat flies off into your mouth.
Yeah. Sometimes into the tuba, and the tuba player's like,
I think I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it weird?
No, it's okay. I just don't have to sit with it.
For audio listeners, Toni had an optional back pad. Our guest. Let's just introduce him. Our good friend Toni Charline Ramos.
Hello.
Hi, Toni. Welcome back. You have this lumbar support, which I will show to our video listeners that I generally use,
Okay.
and we provide as an option.
Wags blew his back out in college.
Yeah, get my back blown out regularly.
Not me. Fully intact.
I have this lumbar support back pad that's kind of like what you kind of like the shape of a car, an adult car seat, you know what I mean, like a car, seat, the seat you would sit in an automobile, but not a car seat that you put a baby in.
It feels like a we don't have to spend time on that,
Yeah.
a bike seat only blown up.
Yes, it's like
oops,
right, but you're not sitting in like a bike seat. You're using it for your
Correct,
back. This
yes.
is provided.
I do have a baby seat in my car for if he ever needs a ride to the train, though.
And if he doesn't, why else do you have it?
If there's any babies that need a ride. If a baby needs a ride, you got to give the baby a ride.
That's true.
Anyway, we have this optional back
Nothing
pad. You chose not to use it. Emma stepped in and took it off. So
Thank
that's
you,
what
Emma.
happened.
You were bragging about your T score. You got the top of the T score changed.
Wow, I saw it in person.
It's like a 1600 on the SAT sort of guy. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
It's like you came all over the SATs.
I remember what mine was like. I feel like mine is like 30 points below where it's like designated low. And the doctor was
It's
like
30 points below
I'm
low?
sorry, 30 points above low. And the doctor was like, you're in the normal range. I was like, that seems low. And he was like, well. And
It
I
could
was
be
like,
the low end of a normal range, so that's okay. Like these things are
600
not
points lower than your fucking T score?
apparently.
How long
It's
ago was that?
fucking bullshit.
Go get it retested.
Yeah, go get it retested.
The T score's not going up.
You never know.
It could be. You've lost some weight.
I've lost some weight.
That absolutely
Does
could counteract it. Yeah, for sure.
Goes up.
Yeah.
That affects your hormones, absolutely.
What
Just
are
don't
you...
spill the tea in here, Wags.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to use it for?
Great
The
question.
tea? Yeah, that's a good question.
And I mean that like sincerely. What are you going to use
What do
A
you plan for your
future
tea?
wife and sowing children into the world.
Sowing
Sowing. What is it?
children. Jesus. So what was your second guess?
Sowing?
Like sowing your wild oats?
Yeah. I need to fertilize this at some point.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
I gotta use that baby seat.
Wait, do you really want to have a kid?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean,
Fair enough.
my mom would love a grandchild.
Sure.
I don't know if she's banking on me to have one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But a little guy would be fun.
Well, don't do that.
Shut up.
So maybe not.
I said, shut up!
I ran over. I ran over my neighbor's child's ball, and I felt very bad about it. And also, the secret part, which I shouldn't say, is I saw the ball and I was like, I won't hit that. And I mean, it was like, boom, boom. I ran over it.
What was this, like a classic red bouncy ball? What kind of ball
No, it
was
was
it?
a little white ball. It was
Little white
nothing. I'm
ball,
going to buy him a new one, everyone. I fucked up. I was texting my neighbor and being like, I ran over the ball. I fucked up. I like saw it and thought I could get around it, and I ran over it.
Wait, what? So what happened? You were just like, I could
just
do it, and then
immediately
it's
ran
like-
over it. There was no, I fucked up so bad. Instead of being
Okay.
like, I should take the 2 seconds to move this.
Sure.
I was like, I got this.
Or
and then I
maybe
didn't.
try to navigate around it.
Yes, I should have done a better job. I don't have a backup. My car is. I've never owned a backup
I've
camera
been
in my
in
life.
such
Same?
car. No, I've been
you've
in your
there.
car.
Yes, yeah. You were in there recently, and
Yeah.
I've never. There's no backup camera. I've never owned one.
I'm shocked at your car.
That is disgusting.
I don't think it's disgusting. I was just surprised.
I know what it is, which is that I think you think very, very hard about big decisions. And so something like a car,
true.
you're like, I don't know which car to get. I know this is the thing you've been thinking about like off and on for like 5 years.
Yes.
And you have this car that you have that is like not perfect, but functional for you. And you're just used
I've only
to.
had 2 cars my entire life.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a good non-wasteful thing, right? Like I'm like I should try to keep my car going as long as I can.
Right.
And it is running. I mean, it's old now.
Uh-huh.
You had this car, and then previously you had the Tim Burton Batmobile.
That was the one, and then I sold it to Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
But it is that thing of like the day my dad told me, this is the truth. I don't think I've ever said this, but the day my dad told me he was sick, he told me he was going to die of cancer. And then he was like, well, let's go get a car. That's what because my old car had no air conditioner. And we went out and my dad did pay for half of my car. He didn't pay for the whole car, but
That's nice.
he put down money for half of the car. So like the monthly rate wasn't that bad.
That's so
Which was very look.
sweet.
It wasn't. It wasn't like I was like hell yeah car. I got half the
Right.
car out of this or whatever. It was a sad day. Is
Of
what I'm
course,
trying to say. It was still like I was like
But
it was
also,
but also hell yeah, I got half the car out of it. But I have had that sense, and so also probably some emotional attachment.
oh,
course,
100%.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sweet.
So I've never and it's paid off. I paid it off after however many years because it was used, but it was like one of the newer used cars. You know what I mean? So it was still expensive, but it was like 7 years to pay it off, or you know what I mean? 6 years
Yeah.
to pay it off, or something. And
I hate this, and I feel like I always go to it. But you ever hook up in that car?
Ooh.
by hook up, you
Spicy
mean have
Q.
sex in it?
Maybe even make out. Or
Okay,
have
yes,
sex.
make out. Yes, I
Wow.
have.
Hot
Okay.
gossip.
Hold on a second. I've had the car for 14 years.
Okay.
So the fact that I kissed one person in it, you guys
And
are
it's
both
just one
impressed by.
person?
I don't know how many people I've kissed in there. Who,
Whoa.
Lord,
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's spilling the tea
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
Casanova?
Low T's getting it.
14
in.
years and I've kissed more than one person gets this reaction?
Whoa.
Hey, man, beats me.
That's
Natalie's
true.
in the back seat. So the ball conversation got us talking about balls and whether
Naturally.
balls drop.
Right, yes.
Like, and I was saying, I don't remember not having testicles ever.
Well, I agree with you. I always remember I had a smooth pubeless sack that would always stick to my legs when it was hot, which I never loved that.
Ew.
There's no nice byproduct of pubes is that you're less sticky down there.
Mm.
But I had I always remember having present testicles. I'm not sure if balls dropping is fully metaphorical or if it's more like a it's not like a one day they instantly drop and your voices change. You know what I mean? It's like they just like kind of descend over a period of time.
And I was asking you, was I walking around with a ballless sack?
No, I don't think you just had an empty sack flapping around to the wind at any
I
point.
looked it up, so I got clarity.
Is that no? Just real quick. Is this from Google AI?
Yeah, I tried to find
Okay.
it on Wikipedia.
That's all right.
But
Is
That's
it
that
all
about
didn't
me
help.
specifically?
Yeah, it says Mike Mitchell's balls. No, it says that
It's a very
it is
short.
Yeah,
read.
it's super quick. The balls do drop. It's a medical term, but they drop from like up in your abdomen into the scrotum. So you've always had a scrotum, but when you go through puberty, your balls move into the scrotum.
I don't see. This is the whole thing because I had my testicles in my scrotum as long as I can remember.
Pre-puberty.
Pre-puberty.
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe it's
I don't
not
remember.
They weren't
This
ever,
might
like,
be
up in
Google
my
AI because I
yeah.
don't remember
Yeah.
not having.
Yeah,
them.
I agree. I think that's the
Fuck
I'd
you,
be
And it
curious
wasn't
to
AI.
like it wasn't like
like what WebMD says or something.
and it wasn't like puberty came around, and then like, boom, and I fell over, and I had, you know what I mean? Like the
Right,
balls
sure.
made me put me off
Sorry,
balance.
it doesn't happen during puberty.
The
It happens
womb?
in the womb.
Oh,
Yes, that makes more sense.
I thought that like old men have like really low hanging balls.
Well, yeah, that's like
Is that just
it's
gravity?
Gravity,
any
right?
gravity will just sort of like bring that down.
And it
I've
depends on if
actually
you have big balls too. There's a lot of factors here.
yeah, sure.
I don't remember any womb stuff. Do you remember being in the womb?
I don't remember being in the womb.
You're the only person that I would actually believe if you were like, yeah, I remember.
Truly, yeah, I 100% agree.
That is a thing
That was warm.
the Dune baby is like remembers being in
conscious
the
in the
womb.
womb.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing that completely fucks her up is just the idea of like basically having all of her mother's thoughts and then eventually all of the thoughts of the Bene Gesserit past within her from birth. So she comes out of the womb. She's like 3 years old and she's like talking in full sentences. And
Now
and
this
like,
might be a dumb question, but could like a horny baby, if if the dad is having sex with the mom, could a horny baby suck his dad off in the womb?
That's incest.
what, bitch? What? That's a
Oh
disgusting
my
question.
Fucking
Why would you
God.
say
You
that?
never like. Yeah, okay, let's do it.
First
I'm always
off-
like, is this too much? And you're like, oh, can you suck your dad's dick?
To answer your disgusting question, yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, now everyone's grasping their pearls. Just because I make one single joke about a baby sucking his dad off while he's having sex with his
A
mom in the
sincere
womb.
question. A sincere question. I said it might be dumb. Jesus Christ.
It's a thinker, though.
It is a real thinker. It's an imponderable. We had Tony. We had. I mean, do you have more?
No.
No.
I don't remember doing that. That's all I was gonna say. I don't remember doing that myself in the womb.
It's the one thing I do remember. That ain't the umbilical cord. Tony, we had a surprise hang pretty recently.
Yes.
This is again, I gotta give my friend Mitch a lot of credit. You've been
Hold on a second.
hold on.
I just want to go back
Yeah.
to Amelia going, that's incest.
Yeah.
No shit.
Pedophilia.
Oh, right. That's
It's a
yours.
little bit of both.
Well, it's the baby's
Well,
making
the dad
that
doesn't
decision.
want, yeah, like exactly. Like they don't want that.
The dad is
Yeah,
innocent.
the dad doesn't know. It's like,
Yeah.
wait, what's happening in there? Right? I assume.
Anyways, yes.
We
logs.
went out and saw the Hudsucker proxy as part of the blank check exhibition that was out here at the Aero Theater in Santa Monica. Afterwards, we went to hang at your old haunt, Sunny McLean's in Santa Monica. We've talked about
right.
this before.
Mhm.
An Irish bar where we used to go when you were first out here, and you couldn't make the movie, but because you were doing ASCAT, but you came on, you hauled all the way out here. You brought, as a surprise, you brought Gabrus and Toni Charline
That's right.
Ramos.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to. You don't know this, but we tried to rally Betsy too, who had
Wow.
a very early morning call.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say what, but an animation project. When we were talking about animation with her just the other day.
Very
Oh
cool.
my God.
It's true. This is true.
How about that?
I couldn't believe that you were willing to drive to Santa Monica. If you're not in LA, to drive to Santa Monica on a Saturday night at like 10 o'clock at night.
It was a
Maybe,
Sunday night.
maybe
I
I'm a
believe, wasn't
baby.
it?
Oh yeah, it was a Sunday night.
No, I think it's like the equivalent of like driving from like Rhode Island to like Massachusetts, right? It's like
Yes.
Yeah, like
in East Coast
Providence
terms.
to Boston, kind of.
Yeah, it's like a big haul, but it's within the
It's a
same
big-
city.
Yeah.
It can take anywhere from 20 minutes to 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
It didn't take us that long.
Weiger bought me a couple drinks.
Sure.
I was also at one point just laying on Mitch, waiting to leave.
That is true.
So drunk. You're like, "Are you laying on me?" I was like, "No, I am now." Like I couldn't.
I didn't know
have
how
been more.
you got tipsy quickly. I didn't know how that
got
happened.
So drunk fast. I feel like
Like,
I was on the.
I was driving first of all, so I think I had 2 ciders. I believe is
Mhm.
what I had, and then drove home.
Did you have a proper meal beforehand?
I
did.
No.
Yeah,
not at all.
I mean that's probably sometimes you just have booze on no. On
Yeah,
empty stomach.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had just 2 drinks with you the other night, and I didn't eat, and I was like, "Ooh, I feel this more than I normally would."
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't be talking about this.
What? We can bleep it out.
Sure,
Or cut it
I'm
out.
just saying, like I was feeling it more than I
Yeah, sure.
normally would, but I still felt fine.
Yeah.
Meds can do that too. Medication can make it
2 to 3
stronger.
if I'm going more than 2 or 3 drinks, this is the truth. I am very serious about. I just do Uber or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I think some people will be like, 2 or 3 drinks is a lot, and for me, I don't feel anything. For 2 or 3 beers means absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah, no, I get that.
You're a big
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. I mean, that might. I've lost some weight. Maybe that will change. Maybe I have to watch it more or whatever. But like, yeah, 2 beers means nothing to me.
I don't like driving in general, and I'm really absolutist about drunk driving. For me personally, it's just easy for me to have a rule of like I just don't drink and drive. Like I don't even have one drink.
Yeah.
So like
I think that's a great rule.
But because you guys like I'll have one. I'm driving, and then all of a sudden you're having more than one, and it's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But so I like that's but whatever. I'm not being moralist about it. I'm just saying what works for me. Anyway, we were there.
This is another issue with LA. If you want to go to Santa Monica, just impossible. I mean, I told you I used to sleep in my car at Sonny McLean's where we were that night.
But this was also, and it's weird to think about, like a pre-Uber era, a pre-rideshare era. You would have to like hail a taxi cab. And those are few and far between. Or you have to like literally call the cab company on their landline and hope they fucking show up. And sometimes they just don't.
It's true.
Yeah.
Feels
like the fucking Stone Age. Not that Uber is good. It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
All these things suck. They're all bad, but it's like at least more convenient.
Yeah.
We should have figured it out with the taxis. It's sad that we just didn't.
I would have loved to have figured it out. I wish the taxis just had a fucking app.
Kind of can. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
There's too many unions. Isn't that the issue? There's a bunch of like each taxi. I'm sorry, not unions, but there's too many different taxi.
There's too many different companies. Yeah, that's they aren't like it's hard for them to unite. And also just like the thing about being a tech company is you don't have to abide by any rules. You mentioned unions. Yes, they don't have to hire union drivers, so they're just like, we'll just hire freelancers. None of them technically work for the company, and we'll scale up wildly in cities without asking for permission, and then we'll be so entrenched as an institution that they can't get rid of us. They're all just like, because they break all the rules, they're impossible to compete with.
Isn't that why New York City is the one place that does have like it is just all one cab company, right? Is that true?
I'm not sure. I can't speak to that.
There's something with New York City.
I think there's more than one, but it is small. It's like a smaller number. It's like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
You also used to have to be able to. You have to like buy Hackney licenses to be a cab driver. Like you had to invest in a license to be a cab driver, whereas like the Ubers are just like, anybody can sign up.
It's fucking
have,
anybody.
Like a certain car, right?
Yeah. I mean, like it was a.
Was the cab included with the license?
No, I think you have to get like a taxi medallion or license or whatever. That costs a lot of money, and then you have to get hired by a cab company. I'm not sure what the order of operations is. Yeah.
Well, okay. So what were you saying? We had a surprise hangout.
I was going to use that as a way into. Oh. We mentioned as part of our drunken talk a treat that you brought.
Oh, yes. I always bring treats back from my travels. The last ones never made it here. I ate them. And honestly, I am dazzled that they made them here.
I have brought treats from the same company back with me from New Hampshire before, and they don't make it here either.
I always bring them back, and then I'm like, I'll drop them off. And then I'm like, well, they're here now. Yes, Lindor's chocolate from Germany.
Wow.
Which Lindor's is a Swiss brand.
Lindor's.
Yeah. It's a Swiss chocolatier.
It's a Swiss chocolatier. Which ones do you like?
How's this pink one?
I love them so much. So they'll say what they are on them.
I can't read anymore. Strawberry and cream.
Yeah,
I like that one.
They're like fun ones. There's a popcorn one.
Oh, wow.
Popcorn.
The popcorn
I know,
one
right?
Is like
likes
it's
matcha.
Gonna be like a joke flavor, and it's
Matcha's
actually
fun.
really good.
Yeah, matcha. Yeah,
tiramisu.
like you would like a matcha.
All right, so I guess Mitch is taking first pick of flavors.
Tiramisu, caramel. I'm gonna take a caramel and a strawberry one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Please, these are all. Again, I like do this usually drunkenly, and I'm like, the boys will like this, and I don't know why. Okay,
take a tiramisu.
Look at this. Speaking of dropped balls, a little white ball here.
How about that?
God, yeah.
This is a strawberry one.
Oh, a cheesecake.
In terms of circumference, how's that competing with you?
I mean, is this a small ball?
I think that would be.
You think yes, and I think this is probably my ball.
No,
I think that's on the small side of normal. Maybe I think that's small though.
That's a child size, I think.
All right, first of all, shut the fuck up.
I mean, but He's not wrong. Here, I'll start here.
Let me
Mitch,
take a look at
I've
some of these
seen-
other
Those are also
flavors.
more like beans.
I'm gonna do a little. I'm just gonna dump some of these here and rifle through them.
What?
You mean in shape or?
Yeah, shape.
Yeah.
They're not
The way
exactly
they rattle.
ball.
Like
No,
like refried?
They're not spherical.
They're not spherical.
Okay,
so
we got a matcha here.
Like a lima bean shape?
I think
or,
this is actually not a bad. If you had two of
I'm
these,
eating
I
a
think
cheesecake.
inside a
This is
sack,
cheesecake.
I think this is not a small. I think this is not
Mitch,
decent.
just stop.
It'd be so cool if balls tasted
What
like
you're
Lindt
saying.
chocolate.
I wish.
Good God, Emma, that's a disgusting thing to say.
But true, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I agree with you. I mean, I did not.
Wait,
think it's
Emma,
disgusting.
what'd you say?
I said it'd be cool if balls tasted like Lindt chocolate.
It would be so fucking cool. Are you kidding me? That would rock.
Yeah,
They
right?
could.
Yeah, I
You
guess
could
they
just put
could.
chocolate on it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
true.
But then it's like, well,
That
now
sounds
what are
like
we
work.
doing?
Yeah, what are we
Mess.
doing?
I need some testosterone. I need some. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Give me some of that tea.
I'm gonna take the matcha.
Yeah, fucking.
What is this blue guy?
Ooh, I want
See,
it.
because some of these don't seem to have a
Ooh, I
label
want
on
it.
them.
I
The
know,
blue-
I know,
Let
I
me
know.
see it. It might be just like some of them are just their standard. That might just be a dark
Give me
So
that
chocolate.
this
bad
might be
boy.
a standard one. All right, here you go. I'm giving you the blue boy.
Watch me be
Blue
completely
balls.
wrong. It's like
Blue
white
balls.
blue balls.
Blue balls.
Blue balls. That's
I-
why I wanted it.
I'm-
Blue balls.
I'm taking a matcha and I'm taking a tiramisu and I'm bringing the rest over to the dais.
Nice.
Emma, there's
Tiramisu.
a strawberry if you want that
Hell
one.
yeah.
Sorry.
I almost
Wait, how
got
many
it.
of these did I eat?
Just two.
Oh, two. Okay, I'm eating a third.
Do you want a bite of this or is that crazy?
What is it?
Cheesecake.
How is it?
It's fine.
I'll just do
thank
this
you.
one.
I used to freeze these.
Do you
too. I
want a
used
bite of
love
this one?
freezing the truffle.
Wait, how did I end up taking the wrong one? Oh wait, no, I didn't.
What do you want?
No, this one also goes.
Okay.
Oh, there's a white inside on this one.
Ooh. That's fun.
I'm starting with the matcha.
Cookies and
That
cream.
is delicious.
I
think it might be cookies
love
and cream.
Lindor's chocolate so much.
Do you one shot these bad boys? Is that the move?
I don't.
You take them in
Sometimes I bite
bites.
them in half.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, to each their own.
But with
Oh
the
my
mouth-
God.
Yeah.
Have you never had a
Is it
Lindor
so
chocolate?
I have had them. I've not had the matcha one. This is a bite of heaven.
Mm.
What a delight.
Heaven.
Could I have a surprise one?
Hmm?
Okay.
Now here's my question to you.
Oh my. Oh, okay.
I'll just bring them.
Here's a question to you.
I'll just.
Do these count as wet food?
Thank you.
Do these count as wet food?
Well, I thought about.
They're
I
fairly
was
wet.
like, I wanted to get them. They feel
We're
more
discussing.
wet than they are. Ooh,
We are
fun.
discussing
It's a
wet.
fun
We are
one.
discussing wet food.
The
today.
topic is going to be wet food when we get into it.
Couldn't believe I got the email. What a delight.
All right, I'm gonna one shot the tiramisu.
Hell yeah. I was
Oh
gonna
my
say, with the
god,
mouth
that
big,
tongue.
Yeah, we know. Tongue, tea. He's got everything.
That's so good. Oh my goodness, Tony, thank you so much.
Oh, you're
Like,
welcome.
Real chocolate
What a
compared
treat.
to like most of what else you find on the shelves.
That Lindor chocolate rolled down your tongue like a fucking bowling ball down a bowling fucking lane. It was crazy.
Yeah, got him. Perfect.
I wasn't trying. Did you see his tongue came out? The ball
Yeah.
rolled down that bad boy.
Damn, these are.
You
so
saw
good.
what you saw.
I saw what I saw,
We all saw.
and I
I
loved
wasn't trying
it.
to roast him. I'm jealous of the tongue. I'm jealous of the tea. I'm jealous of the mouth.
Let me see that tongue.
You got a decent sized tongue.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Not bad.
Small balls, low T.
This is the thing. I'll hear.
Tongue.
I'll hear the Go Off Kings talk about, and also hear DB talk about over. They'll talk about it over on YKS as well. But just like the old men, like there's horny old guys will just post pictures of their tongues out, like trying to get like check out my tongue. I was like, that's fucking women don't want to see that. Your long fucking tongue, like you're gonna,
You
like,
fucking yeah, no way. Yeah, what?
what are you doing?
Just happened 2 seconds. An old guy just stuck his tongue out just a second.
I know it's true, but I'm not taking a pic of that and tweeting it at a porn star.
Yeah. Oh my
should.
god.
Like what you see. Ugh.
Whoa. Mm.
Like
Oh,
what
how
you see. Congratulations to Jimmy Kimmel on coming back on the air. He's covering a lot of bases.
Oh,
in this
interesting.
content.
Okay. Who is this guy? Yeah, we're talking wet foods. You're a swimmer. You've been
Yeah.
swimming lately.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sorry?
We're talking wet foods. You're a swimmer. Have you been swimming lately?
Yeah. Love swimming. I swam a mile the other day.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Were you doing freestyle the whole time?
Freestyle. I also have a kickboard. I have a kickboard and fins. Like
Kickboards are great.
when I show up to the pool, you better believe I'm not looking good. I got a swim cap on. I got goggles. I have swimming plugs.
Very cool.
I wear them at TYR. Love your brand. Please send me a swimsuit.
Wow.
Anytime. Yeah, I'm not looking good. So I'm doing freestyle. I'm doing sometimes breaststroke, and sometimes I get under that water with my fins, and I'm acting like a mermaid.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Do you do the two legs together flap?
Yes.
Oh my
And
god.
I love it. I
That's
love it.
cool.
Thank you.
I didn't know you could
Hey,
do that.
That's what I need. Yeah.
You didn't know you could do that?
I didn't know you could actually do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't know that you could.
Wait.
Wait,
yeah.
what did you not know that
I've
you
used
could do?
fins before, but I kicked them separately. I didn't know you could put them together and like propel yourself like a fish.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
The fuck? You
I don't know. I just didn't know the locomotion worked out with human proportions.
I love it.
That's cool. Have you done that before?
Yeah, I've done that before.
Really prove it.
I was in Hawaii, which I brought
Oh
up
my
to you,
God.
and I rented snorkel equipment for a day, but I didn't really use the fins. I just used the snorkel and the snorkel and mask.
How was
That's
it?
all. It was great.
Feels like you dodged the question.
I have used both at the same time, like
Okay.
a mermaid.
All right.
Most people do. When you do one of those ones.
You ever grab a fish and just eat it straight
I'm
out
not a
of the-
cartoon character that's going to eat a fish and have the bones come out. I was snorkeling and I was near coral, and then the water washed me onto it, so I was just like trying to float above. So I was swimming as much as I could away from it. But there were people who were just standing on the coral, and people were like, "Get off the coral!" like screaming at them to get off the
yeah.
coral,
What
which
are
I
the-
agreed with.
Yeah. What do the Na'vi eat in Way of Water?
That's a good question.
Because, James Cameron famously vegan. He has like plant-based food on his sets, I hear.
Oh,
So
hot.
yeah, but they don't depict the
First time ever I don't want to be in an Avatar movie. He has all fucking plant-based food.
I
on
have
the
heard
set?
this.
Oh
yes.
no, Mitch.
That's bullshit.
You have to eat good food.
Well, is it going to be good?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
It's going to be quality stuff. He's going to get good stuff.
I'm gonna take
Harumph.
you to a vegan restaurant, and you're gonna love it.
I've had vegan food that I like.
Oh yeah.
But I think during the filming, over the course of the day of filming, I
Oh,
want
I
a big
gotta keep
pile
my
of shit.
energy up.
I want a big pile of shit at some point.
Oh Jesus.
That's what I want.
You would.
I wonder if he converts people to veganism.
I'm sure he does.
He must. Yeah.
Anyway, the
Great.
He's not pescatarian either. Just full vegan.
my understanding is that he is vegan.
Wow.
Unless I'm missing something, I don't feel like we depict really like hunting or fishing really all that much in the Avatar films. Am I wrong? Is there a scene I'm not thinking of? Because like that, but the implication, like the inference has to be, are the Na'vi somehow
Eating
naturally
plants.
plant-based?
Yeah.
Or are they omnivorous as other, primate-like beings are? But we're just opting not to show it because it's trying to be like, again, I don't want to endorse this. But
Yeah.
but yes, you have to
Interesting.
assume that their part of their culture would be consuming like sea and land life and air as well.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll find out more in Fire and Ash, Wags.
Yeah.
Which is coming out in just a short couple of months.
Yeah, I wonder if the Ash Na'vi will see like the Ash Na'vi are evil. That means they're carnivores. We see them eating lots of meat or something
Ooh,
like
I
that.
love it.
That would
That'd be
track.
really- you would love that. That'd be laying it on a little thick.
I'd be interested.
Yeah, I would be interested in that.
Into seeing that. Yeah.
If I got cast in an Avatar movie and I jump in the tank and old Burger King wrappers float to the fucking top, can you imagine how embarrassing that would be?
Because you got them in your pocket.
Yeah. Why would you have?
I'm
something in
hiding
your
them from
pocket?
James Cameron. And they all float up to the top. It would be embarrassing, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
I'd also be like, you shouldn't put those in your wetsuit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I guess, you're right. There's a lot of issues here.
Yeah.
They'd have to scrub down the tank. I'm sure it would be a huge problem.
Hose you off.
Oh, we got to cast a new Payakan's dad.
You piece of shit. I would walk 500 miles. They should have done a sequel to that about swimming.
You know that? Do you know that? Yeah.
They should have done a 500.
A 500
Give
miles
us
was a whole
give us a
different
little
thing.
taste.
I would swim 500 miles and I would swim 500 more just to be the man who swam 1,000 miles would fall down at your pool.
Yes.
Glug, glug, glug.
Glug, glug,
Glug, glug, glug.
Glug, 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 glug,
Bubbles,
glug, glug,
bubbles,
glug,
bubbles,
glug,
bubbles.
glug.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
they
it's
don't do sequels.
They
to
don't do
songs.
enough sequel songs.
Unforgiven
Unforgiven 2
is a fun sequel song.
It is fun.
They should do sequel songs
Let's
more.
Twist Again. That's a
Yeah.
fun sequel song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, that is a sequel song.
Oh, baby, let's twist again like we did last year. He's referencing
Is
the
it
twist.
last summer?
Last summer, yeah. Last
Yeah.
summer.
What is the regular twist?
Come on, baby.
Baby,
Let's
let's
do
do
the
the
twist. Hey, they're very similar. I mean, so
Yeah.
is mine. Mine is also similar.
I'd say more similar. It's
Yeah.
like not a new song.
Yeah. It's a sequel.
It's a sequel.
It's a
song.
Yeah.
sequel.
All right, no one liked the sequel song idea.
We all liked it.
We all loved it.
Has the Deus ever swam before?
500 miles?
No, 500 miles. But additional question: put on flippers and done the two flippers together like a mermaid.
I don't know if I've ever really used
Why?
flippers.
It's every girl's dream to be a mermaid. Of course
Wait,
they've
I do
done
have
it.
a friend who used to be wear a mermaid tail and do parties for
That's what
kids
I'm like-
as a mermaid.
That's
Is that what
cool.
you're talking about when you put on the mermaid costume?
Wait, hold on. You've put on a mermaid costume before or no?
No,
I know someone who has.
but actually, when I went snorkeling in Catalina Island last month, I did that. I took my 2 flippers. They were individual flippers, but I did this,
Yeah, you put
and
them
you could
together.
go super fast in the
Yeah.
water.
That's
I was
cool.
swimming with the Garibaldi, the calico bass, and the what's the third one that
Are you naming fish you were
yeah,
swimming
naming
with?
fish.
Yeah.
And the
I love
opali. Yeah, it was an incredible experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Lovers Cove in Catalina Island.
The water's clear there in Catalina
Very
snorkeling. I've been to
clear.
Catalina, but I've never been snorkeling
And
there.
the California state fish is the Garibaldi, which is a neon
didn't know
orange
that.
fish,
There's
and
some
they're
white
everywhere.
sharks in that territory, just so you know.
Yeah, I didn't see any though.
I got to get my ass back.
Thank God.
I got to get my ass back to Catalina. Catalina's cool. You ever been there?
have to get your ass back to Canada.
It's great, yeah.
Get over there. You know what?
Yeah.
Zoom in. Stay.
I get myself a place on Avalon.
Yeah.
That would.
Just
I mean,
zoom in from
it seems like it
Catalina.
would be heaven.
You could live on Catalina and take the ferry in because what is it like?
It's an hour.
It's like you could commute from Catalina if you really wanted to if you didn't have to work in LA every day.
We should do it. We should do a month where we get a boat and we record from
Catalina?
from Catalina.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
Throw Wagger's ass overboard.
You gonna Natalie Wood me?
Yeah, maybe I might Natalie Wood you.
Oh,
Isn't that where that happened?
It is.
Yeah.
Was
Oh, is it?
was it at
Ooh.
Lovers Cove?
I don't know.
You don't know
That
if
was- it was
Natalie.
a
You don't know the Natalie
That
Wood
was a
story.
cruise, right? It was like one of those 3-day cruises. They go down.
Is
and
that
come
what it
back.
was?
I think
Okay.
it was like a couple of days.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a private
I
boat.
think they leave from Catalina. Oh, I don't know.
Because Christopher Walken was also.
Christopher Walken and
Yeah,
Robert
it
Wagner
was.
were on
Oh,
this
that
boat.
does
Right,
sound
yeah, yeah,
different
yeah.
then.
You don't know this story.
The allegation, unsubstantiated, rumored allegation, is that Robert Wagner perhaps killed Natalie Wood.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Christopher Walken was maybe not a witness, but was present.
Was there.
Yeah.
And then kind of lightly referenced in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, right? I mean, that's what it's alluding to.
I think that is
feel
what
like.
it's alluding to. Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
scene where with
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt and I'm trying to remember the actress whose name I know, but I
I
can't,
couldn't think
can't
either.
pull
She's
it.
great.
Natalie Wood.
Natalie
Oh
Wood.
yeah, it was on her husband's yacht, so it was a private boat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was it in Lovers Cove?
It was a weekend boat trip to Santa Catalina Island. It doesn't say Lovers Cove, but this is Wikipedia, so.
You maybe were on the very grounds, Amelia.
Whoa.
Swimming with
I had-
a few different fishes and keeping up with them,
I was
apparently.
swimming with the fishes, I guess.
I shot some of Love on Catalina.
Is that
Island.
true?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, looks like someone didn't watch the fucking
How
show.
exciting.
I watched it.
I don't remember Catalina.
It's in the final season.
Oh, okay.
And my mom and sister, we went to Catalina as well over
It's cool.
as a family. Yeah.
There's buffalo there for people not in
Whoa.
California. I guess I should give a little bit of context. Santa Catalina Island is off the coast of Los Angeles. It has a small population there. I think it's like like 1,000 people.
It's like
something like that?
2,000.
2,000 people. There's one city there. A lot of it is uninhabited, with just like some really unique biomes. And one of the things they have there is wild bison.
There's about 80 bison.
Because they were brought over there, I think in the
Wrigley
30s.
family.
Yeah, for a movie shoot, and then they just like stuck around and bred, and now they're part of the local flora and
One of
fauna.
them was my stand-in for Love.
I remember hiking Catalina as a Boy Scout and seeing bison. It's like, how about that? It's a
Oh,
bison.
wow.
over
You
there.
did a Boy Scout trip over there.
I circumnavigated Catalina Island. It
Wow.
took 3 days. Yeah.
we went to that restaurant that the Wrigley's, like the one that overlooks it, my mom and sister and I, and then someone knew Love, and my mom went crazy about it and sat and talked to her the entire lunch.
How exciting.
And then on the boat ride
Cute.
back, I found out I wasn't getting SNL and gave up on that dream on the boat on the ferry back from Catalina
Wow.
Island.
How did you feel about that?
I was like, this dream is it was
Yeah.
like this is over.
I
Did you get a
remember
phone
that
call?
summer for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, yes. I got on the ferry, and it was like a thing where I was like, hello? Like, and it was a former manager of mine, which we once shared, saying, like, it's not happening.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, it's okay. It happens to most comedy people.
You know what? I remember when my writing packet got rejected by Mad TV, so I've been there.
I've been there. I've been there.
Did you feature any characters from the show in your sketches packet or no?
Oh, fun.
From Mad TV.
Yeah. Did you write any?
They were all Stewart sketches. Put 5 Stewart
Smart.
sketches.
Smart.
Yeah. Like
Day is silent. Has no idea what that means.
No Swan Lady.
Swan
Mrs.
Lady.
Swan?
Mrs. Swan did a crossover in one of the Stewart ones,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
also there was a Stewart one that was
Mrs. Swan.
where Stewart was the guest on Men on Film.
the In Living Color.
Oh,
skit.
right, In Living Color. From In Living Color. Yeah.
That's a good crossover, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Both of those
Why not
shows-
take those characters from another show?
Interesting enough, the further back you go, the more problematic all the sketches get.
Yeah.
I was watching some In Living Color stuff, and I was laughing a lot, and it is completely there is
Yes.
nothing that is appropriate
No.
about that show anymore, but there is some funny stuff still.
Is there anything about a baby sucking its dad's dick?
Well, you know what? We're free speech warriors here.
That's right.
You can make a joke about a baby sucking his dad off while he's having sex with the mom while he's in the womb, and I think that's appropriate.
You sure can.
Hell yeah.
As long as-
Congratulations, Jimmy.
Yeah. You can say that as long as you say a racist podcaster is a hero. As long as you do that, you're good.
Which
You're
there's
the
too
clear.
many to choose
Too
from.
many to choose from.
Who do you want me to choose?
You're back in LA after living in Mexico for some time.
Yes.
Food wise,
Yes.
anything you miss and anything you're happy to have access again.
Whoa. No, not immediately, because the food that I mostly eat is Mexican food, and guess what? It was fucking great in Mexico.
I can imagine.
What was this? I'm not proud of this, but there were times that I missed Taco Bell.
Yeah, sure.
It's a different
It's different.
thing.
It's different. Yes, and I realize, like, that's disgusting to even say, but
Not at
I
all.
was like, oh God, I wish I had.
Any Taco Bell you gotten recently that you've enjoyed?
Yes, I like a bean burrito, and if I'm eating like dairy, light beans, extra cheese, green sauce
Love the green sauce.
instead of red.
Yeah.
Add sour cream.
How fun.
They lately have been giving me the sauce packet on the side, and it's like, well, it's delicious. It's a delicious green sauce. It's like a bigger package. Have you
Oh, the
seen it?
Verde.
Yeah, I know the Verde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, go ahead and throw that inside.
Yeah,
What are we doing?
This is confusing
does-
because they
does
now
always
have the
bother me a little
packets
bit.
of Verde, so there's
Yeah.
going to be some sort of confusion there. And look, you're not going to go inside. And I went my last Taco Bell visit Wags. It was the AI. It was an AI drive-through.
I got the AI drive-through at Burger King.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
Went up there and they were like, it was so flummoxing because they just like the whole order was AI. I didn't talk to a human being at one point. And then at the end, they said something like, "Thanks for the order. You rule," or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. Or
It
you're
was you
awesome.
It
rule.
was your rule.
I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't
Yeah.
like that. And then also I was like, at a certain point I asked it a question and it just was like, yes. And I was like, I don't know if this thing knows, but sure.
Mine started talking about how I wanted to see his mother again and how he was at the flesh fair. And I was,
Just
shut
a
up and give me my
giant
time.
Help, I'm a guy trapped in this sign. All right, AI.
I didn't know they had the Taco Bell app. There was a very
You don't know the app?
What
No.
the hell, Tony?
Like
Tony,
the
how is this
rewards,
possible as a
I
Taco
know.
Bell enthusiast?
I know. It's literally the second app on my phone now.
Yeah.
I may actually designate it best app in fast food. What do you think of that?
Best app in fast food.
Carlson
I
really
don't-
likes the
how many-
McDonald's app.
McDonald's app is good.
I
I've
go
had some
Taco
issues with
Bell.
the
I think
logins.
Taco Bell
What?
app is really, really good.
Why do you have? I understand the career you're in, but like, why do you have all these apps?
Rewards is a big part of it.
Yeah.
2 big fat slobs.
Yeah. But also, like, as far as if you're ordering through a third party app, there are always going to be some issues. First off, they might take additional fees. Not that I care that much about a fucking fast food chain, but whatever.
Sure.
But I mean, it just might be something. Some extra charges there
I
for you as a
never-
consumer.
Fast food, I almost never get. Jersey Mike's again. I guess that is technically
Oh,
fast food, but I never get fast
been on
food
it.
on any of the delivery apps.
But
usually.
but like using a third party, in addition to that, like it may not have the correct menu, the correct current menu, and customizations may be perhaps a little bit more cumbersome. So if you go through their individual app, it's usually like you can get exactly what you want. So what you're talking about with the Taco Bell, you can
Yeah.
customize it like just a lot easier. But the other thing is, but the rewards is the main thing. And you mentioned Jersey Mike's. The Jersey Mike Shore points that you get through the app, those just like accumulate.
I do have that.
Yeah.
It's not an app, but when you check out, I've been saving those points.
Yeah, you got to
I
keep.
got
You
a lot of points.
got to have those coming in.
You know what? Next time I'm there, I'm gonna take a picture because I am impressed by how many points I have.
You got to spend them at some point, though.
I
That's
know.
the whole thing.
I know, especially before things get nuts.
Yeah,
Before
the fall.
But I know, which anytime now.
Yeah.
or use them all right at the fall. Use them all.
It might be the most valuable currency on
Yeah.
earth.
Yeah.
All other when fiat currency fails.
Get a
Yeah,
big
that's
life
right.
made out of sub bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of wet snacks, maybe those Cinnabon things at Taco Bell,
Yeah.
those desserts,
Mhm.
so good.
Yeah.
Aren't they really good?
They are yummy.
like
I just
them?
rarely get their desserts.
I mean, until my mom ordered them one time, and I was like, "Oh, women are crazy." And then I tried them. They're so good.
If I'm
They're
gonna
so good.
If I'm gonna have sugar intake at a Taco Bell, it will usually be in the form of a beverage.
Dew?
Yeah,
Oh.
or like a Baja Blast or
Yeah.
Freeze or something like that. But I
It-
usually don't even need it.
In the Netherlands, Mountain Dew is illegal. I feel like I've talked about.
You have
this.
mentioned this, yeah.
But I found a place that has Baja Blast.
Wow.
Yeah, and it
okay.
is kind of like a speakeasy.
Yeah.
What the
To
hell?
get it. Yeah.
We have to get into. We do have.
Yeah,
to
I
get
forgot what
into
we were
just the wet
doing.
Foods
Yeah.
just in general.
Okay.
But wait, hold on.
What are we
Hashtag
gonna-
top of the apps. What's a good hashtag for the best? If you think of an app that beats Taco Bell app,
Top of the apps. I
of the
I
apps.
think is good.
top of the
Yeah.
apps.
Good
App
job.
ain't crap. I don't know.
I feel like this is also that this may be a double. We maybe do a whole episode.
I think we
about-
did
We
do
did
this
app or
before.
crap once.
Wait, we did?
I think.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That's
then,
also a
then we
fun
probably
one.
already figured it out. We just have forgotten what we.
Yeah,
what
but
it
it was a
really
while ago.
It
Maybe
was a
the apps
while
are
ago.
different.
We could re-up
Part
it.
2.
Part 2. But right now we're doing
Cock.
Yes. Yes.
Cock-Dough-Burn.
I fucking
Freudian
knew it.
Freudian slip.
I knew it wasn't wet snacks.
We're doing cock.
Freudian.
Sorry, I had a flashback to back in the womb. We're talking
Crock-Dough-Burn-Pho-Est is next year.
Crock-Dough-Burn-Pho-Est is the theme, and we're talking wet foods
Trust
for
me.
Soup Month.
Look, I'd make fun of it again, but he's gonna explode on me.
I love you guys so much. I know how talented you are. This is so funny. One more time, what is it called?
so funny 'cause it sucks.
Crock-Dough-Burn-Pho-Est.
Look, it's right behind
It's
you.
right behind you, as you can see.
If you're seeing it right now
Wow.
helps.
And we're talking wet foods. As part of our way in for a month where we're talking soups in the main feed, Tony, top soups and any soups you'll pass on.
Okay, so maybe we've talked about this before. I'm not much of a soup.
You're a bit of a soup
gal.
skeptic, yeah.
If I'm having a soup, or if someone's like, "Hey, for dinner we're having soup," get the fuck out of here. I need more food. A ramen I
Interesting.
love,
Yeah.
but I love a simple top ramen.
Sure.
I love vegetable. I feel like I'm now lying to myself.
No.
I like a creamy soup.
Creamy soup's good.
have you already gone through this? Is a chowder a soup? No, it's not. It's a chowder.
No, I think a chowder is a soup. I think it absolutely
Okay.
qualifies.
So, I like a clam chowder.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
She was waiting for that.
What else? But yeah, I'm not. Although I feel like lately I have been like, maybe I do like soups. But the idea that soup is my whole meal it feels disappointing to me.
I totally understand.
I get that.
I do like soups.
I like to dip into the soup.
Yeah.
We'll get
with
into
like
with wet
food.
foods.
Yeah.
Wet foods.
What would be your number one soup to swim in at like a mermaid?
Like a mermaid.
Mhm.
Okay. Am I able to do I have goggles on? Like what
Of course you have goggles.
Is
on.
that do I
Okay.
have like burn-proof skin?
Yeah,
Or do I have some
It's
sort of
cooled enough to where it's just kind of nice and warm.
Okay, so it's like
But
a nice bath.
Yeah, but there are whatever's
and
in
I'm
the soup is in
and
there.
I'm small and in a soup, or the soup's so big that
It's your choice. You can either be
Wow.
littleized or downsized, or it can be a big soup.
I'd be worried about being downsized because like what if someone like I'm gonna
in
be
there.
dodging a big
Sure.
spoon.
Yeah.
I do like this isn't my answer, but I also like egg drop soup. And a veggie wonton.
You wouldn't want to
soup.
swim in egg drop soup.
I would not want to
No,
swim
that would be
on
kinda
egg
gross.
drop soup. Yeah.
What if I'm normal size but it's a giant soup bowl?
Miso. Sorry.
Miso's a good answer.
Yeah, because I feel like I could float on a tofu.
That's fun. That's
Okay.
cute.
That is cute. I like that.
So I'm in a giant's house. I broke into a giant's house. I see
Okay.
his big bowl of soup.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the phone with his wife. I'm
What are they
like,
talking
ooh,
about?
I'm gonna take a little dip.
Yeah, what are they talking about?
Is he like? Does it seem like there's problems?
Yeah, he's like, you're being a giant bitch.
It's like, oh, good one, Gary.
All right, so they're fighting.
They're fighting, yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I jump into the soup.
Mm-hmm.
I think the soup I want to get in, honestly, I think it would be really refreshing. You can say this is a cop out.
Oh.
To hop into like a little bit of borscht.
Oh.
That's not what I thought you were
I
going
thought
to
you were
say.
going to say gazpacho.
Gazpacho's a good answer
That's
too,
what
but
I
I was thinking
thought.
like a borscht, nice and like like it feels like it feels like that would be like being at a spa.
And also, you could swim around, pretend to be a shark, and just chomp on stuff.
That would be fun. Yeah, eat
Girls'
your way
dreams,
through it.
be a mermaid. Boys' dream, sharks.
Yeah.
Wags gets it.
I know.
Yeah.
Bunch of rows of teeth.
I think that I would go with. This is boring. I would go matzo ball soup.
That's what I.
That's
A
fun.
big
That's
matzo
great.
ball, except it would be at the bottom.
Maybe. But what if it's
Oh,
like
it
a
could
huge
float, I
matzo
guess.
ball, so it's like a little island in the middle of the
That's fucking fun as hell.
Yes.
You could-
That's fun.
You could swim down below and then dislodge it so it floats up to the
Yeah,
top, and then
Caught
you get
yourself a little floaty
Yeah.
out of the matzo
That
ball.
fucking rules.
Oh my gosh. That's not a boring answer at all.
We got to make it happen.
Yeah.
We got to make this
I
happen.
love it. You probably you could.
We probably could. We could do that somehow. Good answers all around.
good
But
answers
why?
are on. Wait, Amelia, you got a soup you want to swim in?
I mean, I can't not say clam chowder.
You want to swim in
Yeah,
clam
that's-
chowder?
You're nasty. That's a little nasty
Because
answer.
you wouldn't have to.
I'm
You'd be
into it.
really buoyant because
You wouldn't even really sink, right?
you
kind of
wouldn't
just hang
sink.
out on
You'd
top.
be hanging out in a bunch of stuff, so you'd be at the top, kind of like walking on clouds.
Wouldn't you smell like shit
It'd
afterwards?
smell like clam chowder.
I don't
Smell
think
like
you smell
chowder
great after
baby.
any of these.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That is a good
You
point.
would have to take a shower. Like
And
we're
you
not.
Maybe the next day.
You could climb on oyster crackers.
That's
Oh,
fun.
shit,
I do like
that's
that.
fun.
A little oyster cracker
Yeah.
float.
You know what'd be
Exactly.
weird though is like seeing like a giant clam. Right? Because
No, I would eat it.
but then you're taking a little bite of a clam. You're like a clam's not going down in one gulp. It's like
Yeah,
huge.
Also, it's
you're
not
like-
alive. It's dead.
Oh.
It's dead. It's not.
I know, but it's still fucking weird
It's
to
a
see it in that
lot, yeah.
proportion.
No, sure, okay.
Really cool.
But a huge piece of potato would be awesome.
Yeah,
That would be
rule.
fun. That I'd like.
Mm.
This feels like a Mario level.
It should be. It should have been in Donkey Kong.
Dip
Donkey Kong
soup.
should have been more fun.
Yeah.
Oh, there is kind of one level like that in Donkey Kong.
It gets the food zone later on.
It should have been more fun in the food zone. Wags, we got to talk wet food.
Let's
you know
talk
what
wet
else is fun?
foods. Yeah.
Stone soup. I want to bring up stone soup. The soup that
What's
just has a
stone
stone
soup?
in the bottom of it. You know what I'm talking about?
That's like
It's
there's
like
I
the
remember
story?
this as being a story, yeah.
Oh,
What did you
There's-
think it was?
isn't there a soup with a stone in it?
Yeah, but the story is like it's not a real soup. It's just water with a stone in it.
Yeah.
Stone soup is a European folk story, according to Wikipedia, in which hungry strangers convince people of the town to share a small amount of their food, and it's usually just it's a bowl with a stone in it. It's a prank.
It's like the emperor has no clothes. It's the same sort of thing. It's people like, this is good soup. And he's like, you fucking idiot. You're eating water with a stone in it.
So it's not real?
No, I don't think it's real.
The soup with a rock in it is known as, this is AI overview, caldo de piedra, stone soup, and is a traditional dish from Oaxaca, Mexico.
Wait, so it is a real thing in Oaxaca.
And is the subject of a well-known folk tale. But I don't know if this is, now I don't know what to think.
I don't know the Oaxacan one. I love Oaxacan food, but I'm not familiar with that particular
I like
dish.
Oaxacan food, yeah.
I don't know if stone soup is real. We'll figure it out.
Why
We
did
got to
you
talk
say
about wet food.
Why did you say it's fun stone soup if you didn't know what it was?
Because I think it's
Thank
fun
you.
that this is soup with a big stone in it. I don't know. I thought that was funny. I think it's fun, interesting thing. I've never had it
It's
before.
a fish soup made right on the banks of the river.
Wow.
So it is real.
So there's
Yeah.
a real
In
Oaxacan soup. How about
Oaxaca?
that?
I guess so,
Oh.
according to this.
I love that. That feels like there's a number of Oaxacan restaurants in LA, and we've been to a number of them. I don't feel like there's I've ever encountered stone soup on the menu. Maybe it has not migrated north.
If
Yeah,
you washed
same.
the stone off, I think it would be a fine thing to put in the soup. It wouldn't be a big deal.
Well, you can throw a stone in there. Why not?
Yeah, but I'm curious, like the point. If
Yeah,
it-
what's the
unless
stone
it
doing?
gives
they
off a
build
certain
a
like.
fire, and it heats small stones, which until they're really, really hot, and then they put the hot stone in each of their bowls, and then fill it with the soup, and it heats the soup.
Oh, that's
Okay,
fun.
so yeah,
It
okay,
is
And it's
fun.
really cool.
That is fun.
that is fun. You're
All
right.
We
having
can't
a
talk
good
about
time.
stone foods. We're talking about wet
We got to
foods.
talk about wet foods for
Stone
Crock-Dough-Burn-Pho-Est.
foods. That's fun.
Stone
Let's
foods
do
is
that
fun.
for
Peaches?
another.
Is that wait, what's
Yes.
Yeah, stone fruit,
Yeah,
fruit,
stone
Scott.
fruits.
Absolutely.
Oh,
But
I
that's
meant
not-
I
we're
meant
not-
like foods you like you like to eat
Oh,
when you get
stone.
high.
I think that
Yeah.
also qualifies.
Oh.
Well, Emma, dry cereal, we've learned.
Yes, one of my
Oh.
faves, or wet cereal.
Yeah, sure.
I like
in
a
college.
mushy cereal.
I loved apple and peanut butter.
Yes.
I need more
Pineapple is one
juice,
of my
or I need to be.
Yeah.
I always feel dehydrated, so dry cereal would drive me nuts.
It's like sometimes I want the milk in the cereal because of like Cottonmouth. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a little bit of both.
I don't really do the sticky icky, but when I did get high for the first time in high school, I remember I was at my friend's house and I was just like, I remember eating like a whole thing of Oreos, and I did. That was a nice memory. Just maybe
The first time I got
sitting
high-
in his dad's recliner, just stoned out of my mind, just eating
Hell yeah.
a whole sleeve.
My first time getting high, I remember I went down. In high school as well.
Yeah,
And I went down to Burger King and I got some Burger King and I ate it at Burger King and
that's fun.
it was great.
Nice.
It was a blast.
I remember being so high, and my parents, like looking back, they must have known, but they're like, "Hey, we're going to the store. Do you want anything?" Me and my friend are like, "Yeah, could you get?" And like in my house, we had like no fun food. I was like, "Yeah, could you get like Fruity Pebbles and peanut butter and cookies and like strawberry?" And like had a whole list. They're like, "Yeah, you want like all these foods?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're just like feeling like really hungry." They're like, "Okay, like
They knew.
sure, yeah." And
they
like
knew.
looking, I was like, "We're getting away with this." And like looking back, I am like, "Yeah, they must have known I was just high out of my gourd."
Did they? My mom and dad. My dad, I think, smoked. I remember him being like, I tried it once and never did. He was not a guy who smoked weed.
Oh, interesting.
And I don't think my mom smoked cigarettes, so maybe she smoked a little doobie back in the summer of love or whatever the fuck she was doing. But don't want to know, don't care to know about it. But neither of them were really. So I think with me, they were nervous about me ever doing stuff like that, but I don't know if they'd be able to tell. But did your parents ever dabble, do you think, or?
Wow.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, not to out them as
I'm not telling on anybody, but
yeah,
I think
and they would,
so.
so they would know.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah,
talk
they would
wet
know.
foods.
Okay.
Wet foods, which is good while high.
What are the best wet foods?
I can't believe this.
It's good
is
that
what
we only
this
have
is.
7 minutes. It's good that we only have 7 minutes left.
I think this is a
I
good theme.
truly was like, what is this?
I have one right off the bat that
Yeah.
I think everyone's gonna like. dipped sandwich.
Boo.
No,
I'm
boo.
kidding. I'm kidding.
A,
Like
a French dip, or if you go to
like Portillo's,
Portillo's, you get your beef wet.
I like a wet.
Because also this to me
wet
is a
sandwich
wet,
pretty good.
wet food.
That
That's
is a wet food. and it has
That
wet
is
as
wet
as
food.
part of the designation. I think that's a good.
Yeah.
I was not a French dip was not on my radar, but I do like a French dip sandwich invented right here in Los Angeles.
Would you
Oh.
consider spaghetti a wet food? Spaghetti and marinara
Yes.
sauce.
I think it's wet
that's
as
a
shit.
wet. Okay, that's a wet food. Okay.
I mean, I'll defer to the Italian American in the room.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It's boiled in water, right? And
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
like the
It's
noodles are
surely
kind of
boiled
wet.
in water. Yeah.
the noodles are wet.
The noodles are wet as shit. They come out wet. You get them a little less wet, but they're still wet. There's a little bit of pasta water residual on them. The sauce is wet. It's a wet dish.
Nothing's wet around you, my man.
Nice.
I don't know.
Nice.
Did you see those
Please.
testosterone
That's what I was gonna
levels?
say.
Fuck. Nothing's wet around me. Can't I give him some of the shit sometimes? Fine, my pasta noodles dry up when I'm around. How's that? For God's sakes, can't I make fun of him every so often?
People love dry sauce.
Spaghetti is wet. I think absolutely.
Spaghetti
Is
is
a
wet.
soup dumpling a wet food? 'Cause
That
the
is
wet
a
yes.
soup
inside.
dumpling.
I
That
mean,
is
It's
a
wet.
yeah.
It's
And
wet.
you know what? That is in the because I think soup can't count here. Is what we're saying.
Yeah,
No, I
you're
think
right,
we're saying
you're right,
best
you're
wet
right.
food other than soup.
Yes.
And I think we're also not
And
going to be
soup is
cute.
a wet food, of course.
We had a discussion: is chili soup? Chili's not soup, but we're not going to be cute and say like, chili's a wet food because like that's too
Yeah.
soup adjacent.
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
it's like we
We're
knew what
taking
we're
this
doing.
serious.
We're
We're
taking
going
it
to be being
serious.
serious.
I
I mean, watermelon.
that's Tony. That's what I was about to say is watermelon.
Ah,
Watermelon's
Love watermelon.
a really good wet
love
food.
watermelon.
It's wet as shit. It's so
Is
good.
that the number
so good.
one wet food? Are we done?
I think it's up there. I think it's in the conversation. The thing is, a lot of fruits are wet. If you think about like the aforementioned,
thing.
the
Yeah.
aforementioned. Here's the thing: the aforementioned stone fruit, the peach, is a very wet fruit.
I love
Mm.
peaches.
Really, really wet. You'll
Not
have
when I
that.
get in there. Same thing with the watermelon. Dries out. Going back to this
Call
one
me
again.
by your name. Like your audition sucked.
Other, I think a lot of citrus is very wet. Other melons are very wet. So there's a lot of wet fruits.
Cucumbers?
Cucumbers. That's what.
Cucumbers are a wet
if
food.
we're
and I don't
migrating over
like
to
them.
veggies,
I
yes.
don't need a cucumber. Oh, pickles are a wet food too. Not only are they wet,
Yeah,
They're in there.
they're in
They're
there.
in wet.
They're in the wet. They're in
Oh,
wet.
pickles are a
Oh.
good candidate.
They're in wet.
Does an egg count?
This is a great question.
This is
And
a great question.
egg is naturally wet, but
But it
usually
does
when
turn
you're
dry.
eating it, you're cooking it
Or
into
the-
something.
But does
What's-
the yolk?
the yolk
stay?
is if you're
But
doing like an
a
OV easy,
scramble, the yolk does stay wet.
even like a soft scramble is kind of wet.
A scramble
Yeah.
is kind of wet.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is an ice cream sandwich wet?
It depends.
But hold
on.
Yeah, it depends
It will
on when you
eventually
When you're
get
eating
it
it,
on it.
Is a milkshake wet?
Are frozen
Milkshakes are
foods
wet.
frozen foods wet? I'm not sure if I can go there.
I can, and I say yes. When you're eating an ice cream sandwich, it's melting. It's
Is
a little.
popsicle
It's a little.
wet?
It's a
It
little
kind of
wet.
Is. Like every time you eat a popsicle, you end up with wet hands.
Okay,
right?
It's
Popsicle-
more frozen
Excuse
than
me?
wet. I will admit. I do.
Emma
think it
doesn't
is-
use the stick.
No, it drips, you know?
It is more frozen than wet, but it is wet.
Yeah.
But if we're talking best wet foods,
I wouldn't
Are we-
say that
are we
ice cream
saying a
sandwich is the best
frozen
wet
food?
food.
is going to be because to me, frozen is different than wet.
Right.
Like an ice cube, I guess, is wet, but I don't think of that as like a
But
wet
only
thing. I think
because
it's
took
frozen.
It out of the freezer and now
Yeah,
it's
right.
But if I have say I have
I
frozen
don't think of ice cubes as
blueberries.
food either. Yeah,
If I have frozen
That's not wet.
blueberries and I leave them out, they're kind of wet.
they're kind of
Yeah.
wet, but that's less
But,
less
right,
wet
that's
to
not
me
what
than an
we're
ice cream
doing
sandwich.
here.
Even
But
I think
You're right.
blueberries are inherently wet. It's a very wet berry. You bite into those,
Okay,
they're
you're
gushing everywhere.
okay. You're right. Now we're back where we started.
Hmm.
Okay. Hmm.
orange very wet food.
Orange is was wet as fuck.
It's wet as fuck.
Yeah.
I have to ask, is Sparrow going to enter the conversation?
Oh my God, great question.
Amelia,
Sparrow-
is a wet.
Sparrow
food.
is a wet food. Sparrow is just like a wet genre of food. You been to a Sparrow recently?
No.
You ever been to a
It's pretty
Sparrow?
wet.
No.
It's very wet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Everything
What?
we got from the Sparrow is quite wet.
Oh, okay.
We were working there, and to be fair, in the kitchen, the street sharks were there. So
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think that was part of it. Like, because I went up to place my
Because you love a
order,
shark.
And I looked in. I was like, who's working the grill? This stuff is so wet. And I looked in there. We were talking about Navi earlier. Neytiri, I guess, was working
She was in there.
a second job, not just a mom. She's manning the grill at the Sbarro at the mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The toughest job.
It really is. Yeah.
Wow.
God bless her.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, Sbarro I think qualifies. Sbarro, which serves spaghetti.
It serves spaghetti.
So
Lasagna, very wet.
Lasagna's a
Ooh.
wet dish. I also am going to say
Meatball's kind of dry, but it's around wet.
Italian
a
food.
bad meatball
Spaghetti
is
and
dry.
meatballs wet. Meatball alone
Yes.
dry.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
mentioned a lot of Italian food. Italian food is wet. Another type of food that, not to paint with too broad of a brush, but very often has wet dishes, Indian food. Indian food is a wet food. A lot of times is a wet food.
Yeah.
You think of like your tikka masalas, you think of sag paneer, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, you think of
so
your
good.
dolls. I mean, all that stuff is like there's a lot of wet dishes.
yeah.
A lot of stew adjacent dishes.
Mm,
Man, I love Indian
like
food.
a curry. Yeah.
I gotta get some fucking Indian food. Maybe that'll be my dinner.
Oh, that
Are we
sounds so
are we
good.
ordering
You wanna
dinner?
get
Should we get Indian food?
Let's eat a bunch of Indian food and then record an episode.
I didn't think about that. If we should get dinner between records.
Yeah,
Forgot to
we definitely
ask.
have time.
I guess we
What's
could go.
your next episode?
We should go right into the next record.
All right, so maybe we could roll right into the next record and then
Casey's
get dinner and order a dinner for afterwards. Or also, like, maybe not. We don't have to do that. People can go
We can
home.
do
No,
whatever.
we can do that.
I'm getting dinner tonight.
What are you doing?
Nachos? Sorry.
Nachos are good.
Nachos are wet.
Nachos
Yeah.
are wet.
Ooh.
What are you
Yeah,
getting
what
for
are
dinner
you
I'm
tonight?
getting dinner with a friend. None of your business.
What friend?
None of your business.
A
A
friend?
lady friend?
Are
I
you?
don't know.
Are
Are
you?
you gonna hook up in the car?
Yeah, get in that
Someone's going in the
car.
Nissan.
My dealings are none of your business.
Okay.
Yeah, but they actually are.
Man.
I'm so
I
excited.
snorted.
Yeah,
I'm
you
turning into a
did.
pig this week.
You called yourself a piggy.
I'm the pig. I call
Oh
myself
no,
a piggy.
it's Wednesday.
We're going to Sbarro.
Nice.
It's Alex Mack.
The only time they'll be wet that day.
God damn it.
Fun. Yeah, love Indian food. Mm.
Okay, so we were talking. We were talking about clams earlier, clam chowder. I know clam chowder is disqualified.
I mean, oysters.
Oh, oysters.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I was just gonna say.
It's the king of wet.
All
Yeah.
bivalves themselves are very wet. Clams are wet,
But
mussels are
clams
wet.
you can cook.
You can
This
cook.
issue.
Oysters,
Oysters just always
oysters,
wet.
I think, are maybe the wettest of all of them.
No one eats
Do you
cooked
guys like
oysters, right? Like
oysters?
ever?
Well, like
Yeah, do you
baked-
cook
baked
No,
oysters,
people,
baked
yeah.
Oh
oysters.
yeah, they do
Baked
baked
or
oysters. I've
fried.
had
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I
It's a
forgot
very,
about that.
yeah.
I've had grilled oysters too, and they're
Yeah, grilled oysters are very good, but mostly wet.
They're wet. Yeah, they're
They're
wet.
usually
They're
wet.
inherently wet.
Mm.
If you were to propose to somebody and put it in a food, what would it be? Also, Jello. Does that count as
Jello, I think.
Ooh, Jello is
I
a
don't
great
know.
question.
Jello is
Yeah.
wet, but it's also gelatinous.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
think
wet?
it's disqualified.
Okay.
If
But
you
Jello would be good to have a ring in. Is that what you're saying? Except it's not not really a romantic food.
Yeah, it's not a romantic
Unless
food,
you're
but it could be.
maybe you're at an old folks home.
if you're in a dungeon and you get consumed by a gelatinous cube, I feel like it's wet inside of there.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's where my
Get
mind
out,
went
is
to
your hair
too.
wet?
I think you get out and think you are kind of wet. I think you are kind of like you got slimed.
Yeah, it depends on how, because you can get a
I mean,
wet-ish
pudding.
Jello. Jello shots are wet.
Yeah.
Jello shots are wet.
Yeah,
Do you like Jello shots? I don't.
I
like
kind of
them.
like Jello shots.
Yeah, there was a point in my adult life, mere 4 years ago, where we would have Jello shots at parties.
Wow.
And it was fine.
Deus likes Jello shots.
They're all right.
I don't like chewing my liquor.
Yeah, me neither.
I get too in my head about it, and I'm like, I'm chewing
Oh,
vodka, and it grosses me out. I feel the
interesting.
same way when they put the vodka into the watermelon kind of vibe. Not quite my thing.
We're gonna have Pepto shots at my IBS party.
That-
How fun is
that
that?
I love.
Like just pure Pepto. Love it.
That's disgusting.
I was like, you put
You're
That
gonna
is-
have some. You're
And-
invited. You're
and
gonna have some.
Speaking of chewing your liquor, anyone ever do a cement mixer? It's like one of those like dare drinks.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've done that before, Mitch.
Well, I also used to do Irish car bombs a
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
at everywhere, but birds I used to do them too. They told
Love them.
I love them too. If they served Jello shots at birds, what a blast it would be. So, it would be so great. It would be great to eat, wouldn't it? I think. I mean, it would be awesome.
Yeah, it's very, to me, it's very harmless. Well, especially if you have like a vegan sort of Jello.
Sure.
I wonder why more
it's
bars
so
don't do
good.
that.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
think about vegan Jello.
Oh, they should. Some in Quincy they used to have.
I
them
feel
all.
like it's maybe more of a nightclub thing.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's a
It
different
feels
sort
like
of vibe.
like a shot gal coming up and
Yeah.
being like, "Do you want these?"
Here's
Someone going,
that's-
woo!
I mean, they did them in Quincy, and that
Yeah.
is not what Quincy's vibe at all. But it would be a shot lady who's like, "You guys
Right.
want?" And then me and like 10 other guys would be like, "Yeah," and we do the shots by ourselves.
Yeah, I do.
I think she liked me.
A good way to put an engagement ring on the top of a big mound of mashed potatoes, which I was going to say,
Hot.
mashed potatoes and gravy, wet food.
Yeah, that's a wet food.
Gravy itself is
Gravy
a
is, of
big,
course,
I mean,
wet.
it is. It almost doesn't count. It just is wet.
But if you have mashed potatoes and you put gravy on top of them, then yes, that is a wet food. That is a
So-
wet dish, and that's a good wet dish.
Yeah.
Meatloaf, wet food.
Because of ketchup?
Because isn't it sitting in sauce?
I mean, there's a lot of braised meats and baked meats that are kind of like
Oh,
or stewed meats that are
There's been a breakthrough over
that
here.
are wet. Yeah.
Corned beef and cabbage.
It
Yeah,
is
that's
boiled.
pretty
It's
wet.
wet.
It
It's
can get
pretty wet.
really
Boiled
wet.
boiled
That's pretty
dinner.
wet.
The cabbage especially.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one. Salsa.
Are we counting sauces though?
Yeah, now we're
The
at the
sauces
point
are-
of like
Salsa
water.
is salsa's more than a sauce. Salsa
But,
is more
like,
than a
It's
sauce.
a condiment
Yeah,
though. It's like
like-
you're not just eating salsa with a
Salsa-
spoon.
Chips and salsa, wet food.
I guess that feels like kind of a cheat to me.
It does.
This is fucked
But
up.
like nachos, cheese sauce.
I
that
mean,
makes
then we're
it wet.
counting, fondue. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
But
you're
not,
right.
Ew.
but nachos, I get a little bit more because I feel like there's more components to it. It's
Yeah.
more of a dish as opposed to
That's
chips
fair.
and salsa. Are like here's a wet thing you
Yeah.
can dip a dry thing into. You know?
All right, I'm gonna speak for the animal kingdom.
Yes.
Cat food and dog food. They're wet foods.
Yeah, when you Google wet food, that's what comes up.
Sure,
I
yeah.
I googled
Yeah.
it. It did remind me.
Enchiladas? But
That's a
that's
pretty
like
wet
the sauce
food.
on
It's a
it,
sauce,
right?
and why
yeah.
just gonna get mad about the sauce?
God, I get some enchiladas this
God,
week. They're
he's
fucking
getting
good.
angry.
He's
I
getting angry about the
love
sauce.
an enchilada.
One thing, especially because like very oftentimes we were talking Indian food earlier, and that's the case of that. But Mexican food as well. I try to avoid meat when I can. I'll just eat vegetarian at Mexican food restaurants because it's very easy. You know?
Absolutely.
And you get some cheese enchiladas. You get a chili relleno. It's like this is
Yes.
fantastic.
I agree with
Oh
this.
Some beans
my
and rice.
gosh.
What a delight.
This rocks.
Yeah.
Do it up,
I'm so
Cameron. Use your
excited.
fake cheese to make some bullshit. I have one wise. I know you disqualified this,
Uh-huh.
but I wonder if this counts as a wet food.
Okay.
Chili cheese dog. Would you just classify it as a wet food?
Yeah, I think Sonic's
Mhm.
favorite, the chili cheese dog, is a
Oh,
wet food.
I
Okay.
see.
I don't think that necessarily disqualifies. It's a whole fucking thing.
Okay.
And also the hot dog sometimes is boiled in water, so that makes it a little bit wet.
It is hot dog is kind of a wet
It's
food.
kind
in
of
a
what hot
way.
dog
It
is already
kind
a
of
little bit
wet
wet.
food.
But you put chili cheese on that sumbitch, yeah, that is a fucking wet as fuck.
Can I just tell you that we're way better than when you Google, and I guess this is probably an AI overview, most likely, but it's soups, stews, fresh fruits are examples of wet foods for human consumption.
Mm-hmm.
That's already to me is we've already done way better than that. That's very boring.
Mitch-
to even include soups.
Mitch, later on, when you got your date, you got your sweetie back in the Nissan.
I'm not going on a date. Okay, go on.
You got your sweetie in the Nissan, and there's still that baby you're giving a ride to just sitting in the car seat.
Yeah.
You can
roll around the window a little bit.
You can keep them occupied by passing them some baby food, which I think is very much counts as wet
Right?
food.
Like we're in the
Like the-
applesauce.
Like
sort
dog
of,
food
like,
and
yeah.
cat food. It's all
Applesauce,
Applesauce.
huge wet
Oh,
food.
fuck.
Huge.
I think
Oh my
I think applesauce wins. I think
That's
applesauce is the
It's
win.
the wettest
Number one.
food. It's the
Applesauce is the
wettest.
best wet food. I think it's number one.
Oh,
Applesauce
Applesauce.
is it. We hit it.
okay.
Good job, Tony.
Yes, this is great.
Do you
Well-
know, here's a version of bad wet food. When you get a pizza that's kind of wet.
Yeah, you don't want a wet pizza.
Yeah, wet pizza. But
I
With
had
the
this.
oil, because I'm into that.
Well, that's a different sort of thing. But I was at, of all places, Sparrow, and I got myself a pizza,
Mhm.
and it was like really, really wet. And I was like, "What is going on?" And I went up to the counter, and it's like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. Like this is super wet. Can I just get another one?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay. Let me just check in with the kitchen." He says like, "Hey, Frog Suit Mario, can we get another pizza?" Mario's back there with a frog suit. He's been swimming. It makes all. I was like, now I get it.
But if he wasn't wearing the frog
It wasn't
suit,
with the
it
frog
probably
suit.
would
It'd be
have
like,
been
hey,
fine.
this is perfect.
Yeah.
We got an Italian guy back there. He knows how to make a pizza, but because he's been in the water, that explains it.
That really does
Yeah.
explain it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
No,
Apple. Yeah.
No. I'm just gonna say that. That explains it.
Applesauce, canonized as the wettest food here on Crock-Dough-Burn-Pho-Est Wet Foods. Toni Charline Ramos, thank you so much for joining us. Anything you'd like to plug?
No, it's a pleasure. Always a pleasure, you guys. Mitch, are you on your phone? We're saying goodbye.
I'm trying to look up another water suit for Mario.
I'll vamp a little bit while you do that.
Okay.
You're back in LA now.
Yes.
Are you planning on being in LA for the long term? Are you gonna have another stint down in Mexico?
We'll have another stint down in Mexico.
Mhm.
Yes, next year, and then off to Amsterdam.
And when are you leaving for Amsterdam?
That will probably be June, July, August.
And are you gonna be there? You're just gonna be there for the summer. You're gonna come back?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you'll be around.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we got to get you back in the main feed. We got to figure out some plant-based place or some
Absolutely.
vegetarian place we can go to.
I would also love to get you guys over to Amsterdam.
I would. Well,
We'll talk about it.
he's not gonna make it, but
You don't like traveling.
Yeah,
I feel like it always comes up. You
yeah.
don't like it.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he'll do it. I don't fucking know.
Wow, twist your arm.
We'll talk about it.
Why? The next day I went to Sparrow.
Yeah, I'm a little claustrophobic.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
The next day I went to
yeah.
Sparrow. I thought it was gonna be better because Luigi was
Here we
working
go.
there.
Oh, that's nice.
But it was penguin suit Luigi.
Of course.
I can't even believe it. I'm surprised you could recognize him.
So for those of you listening at home, we had Neytiri,
That's right.
we had Alex Mack,
Mhm.
we had the Street Sharks, and we had Frog Suit Mario and Penguin Suit Luigi. We're running out of water, guys.
I think we've probably repeated some as well, but that's okay.
Oh,
We're
we
running out of water,
definitely said
guys.
Neytiri before.
You think we said Neytiri before?
We've done Avatar.
Yeah.
We maybe said Payacon.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this
So
like
give
a
us
new
more
game
water,
that
guys.
you're doing? What is this?
It's bullshit.
Yeah, I know, but like, I love you guys. I'm not watching as much, but like, what is this?
Bye.
Bye.
Oh no!
See ya. This guy told us his T-score yesterday. Let's get rolling.
You're rolling, all right.
You see my T-score?
we are
It got
rolling.
tested.
This is
Like
fucking.
testosterone?
Testosterone, yeah.
Here
It's
comes
fucking
the
bullshit.
memes.
Is it like so high?
Yes.
The scale is 240 to 871. Look at my score.
Oh my god! Ah, of course it is! Of course it is! Oh my gosh!
I'm so mad.
Doughboys Media.